Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that yonder dressed in white? Wade in the water. It must be the children of the Israelites. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. James McCoy on bass. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that yonder dressed in blue? Wade in the water. Must be the children that's coming through. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. John Rose. Just as the Holy Ghost looking for me, God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Unity. Good morning. Come on in, please. Come on in. It's a beautiful Sunday, and we're so happy that you chose to be with us today. So stand up if you can and join us. Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, but you're still searching for someone who understands the pain that you've been through. With the doors unlocked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. That's right. Come on, Unity. You'll find a place of rest in the arms of Spirit. God's waited so long for your homecoming day. God knows the peace you seek and the hurt you're feeling. Spirit wants to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Where the Father waits with open arms, God is calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. Yeah. Well, there's room enough in the house of love for someone just like you. Ooh. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. Sing it, Unity, come on. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, so come on in.
Good morning, Unity. How are you all today? Oh my goodness, what a turnout for an August warm day that's about 150 degrees outside. So glad you're all here today. If you're new with us, Unity is a progressive, positive, practical spirituality, and we're glad you chose to spend your Sunday morning right here with us. Thank you. So we always like to start our service with a little prayer and an affirmation, so if we could get today's affirmation on the screen. Today is a day all about peace, all about the peace within. And our affirmation is, I release the need to defend or react. My mind is calm and my heart is at peace. Will you please know that with me? Together. I release the need to defend or react. My mind is calm and my heart is at peace. Will you please join me in the spirit of prayer? Indwelling Spirit, we know that you are presence and power that's always with us, right here and right now. And whatever turbulence or discord, whatever conflict we have in our life, we can always turn right within to find all the calm we need, the wisdom we need, that peace-making power which is always available to us. We're grateful knowing that you and I and everyone in this room is receiving exactly what they need today. In friendship, in family, and in spiritual wisdom. Something to amp us up, help us face the challenges of the week. And we are so grateful. So it is. Won't you please stand and say hello to all our friends at Unity? All right, friends, all right. So today, I have the pleasure of speaking, but I'll do the platforming as well. Reverend Darby and I really wanted to spend the first couple months really energetically being with the congregation for the whole time. So one of us will be part of it every day. And because she's traveling this week, I said, why don't we just try it? I'll do the announcements and the message. So we'll see how it feels. But we really wanted to shift the energy. So if you're wondering why I don't have anyone up with me today, that's why. So, sorry?
We miss you, Darby.
Yeah. She's spending some wonderful time with her family in Carolina. So, yeah. All right, so I'd like to start with a few brief community updates, but first I want to introduce our fabulous music team. One of the best parts of Unity.
Thank you, Nicholas. So good to see everyone. He's here with us once again. We're so very glad. Won't you please welcome once again at the piano and the keyboard, Mr. John Rose. He's also here with us once again, our very good friend at the drum set, Mr. Orlando Machado. Thank you, Orlando. And she's back. We're so glad she's back, our featured soloist. You know her, you love her, Miss Natalie Rivas. And I think as we're going along through this transition period, we're going to try and have some fun before the service starts.
Yes.
Like we did this morning. So just keep that in mind. We didn't really rehearse that song, so we're just going to kind of see what happens as we go through these weeks. So you might want to come a little earlier.
Yes.
Let's see. Anyway, this morning we have that song from Elvis Costello, written by Nick Lowe. And we also have some good old-fashioned gospel.
So. Wonderful. Wonderful.
But we're going to go to New Orleans. So there you go.
We're all going.
You'll see what I mean.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, so they do a wonderful extra music treat before the service as a little encouragement for you to maybe get here, not on Unity time. All right, so let's see, what do we have today? I have the pleasure of doing some community notes for us. So you saw how fun it was when we were all saying hello to each other, and you can continue right after the service. We have a fabulous hospitality hour in Friendship Hall. We have some sweet treats, coffee, tea, so please come and join us right through the doors right here. And on your way, we have our fabulous bookstore and gift shop. And we have a team of volunteers that really does that, so we're very grateful for them. And there's always new, interesting items, like we have these fabulous imported, colorful bags you can take a look at this month. So, and then our next slide. Oh, that's all. All right, let me go from here. So, we have our prayer service. If you've never attended our prayer service, we've been doing a prayer service every Wednesday at 7 p.m. with Reverend Kimberly. And the attendance just keeps growing. I think Reverend Darby filled in this week because Kimberly was under the weather. But you can be sure to join that, and Reverend Kimberly will be our guest speaker next week. So you get a chance to hear her if you can't make it on Wednesday. All right, she's calling it the Art of the Possible, so you won't want to miss that. We have our book club tomorrow at 6:30 on Zoom, and that is done by, where is she? I saw her earlier. Bobby, there we are. And she's doing a Keeper of Lost Children. So, and Bobby always knows how to spark a good discussion, so you won't want to miss that. All right, so on Friday, we have line dancing starting at 11, and that is with Sherry, Reverend Sherry. And this, as, sure. Bobby, come here.
The microphone gets it on the live stream, too.
I know that Michelle talked to you about the square dancing thing. Well, because of what, line dancing, because of what Michelle said, I went. It was so much fun. I mean, especially watching people that couldn't do it. You know, but it's a lot of fun just being with each other and hanging out and listening to great music. And Sherry was a dancer in her previous life, and she is really good. So come, 11 o'clock on Friday. It was very fun.
Listen, everyone can dance. It's divine order at work, whether you know it or not. All right, and let's see, what else have we got? One more. Next Sunday, we have a town meeting, a town hall update for our community about some changes, our financial situation. Remember, we had an update earlier in the summer. The board is going to be doing an update for us next week as well, and that'll be right here in the sanctuary after the service at 12:30. Rita, I think we're going to do it. So please, 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 if you're interested in hearing about updates and what's going on financially with our community and everything they shared earlier this summer, the board's going to be doing some updates. You won't want to miss it. We're also doing it in here so that we can stream it to all of our friends online, our snowbirds, like Diane. Diane, you'll want to come and watch next week. All right, and so nice and easy peasy, short updates. So you can always find out our updates on our website, unitybroward.org/events, and we send out a newsletter every Thursday called The Happenings. Okay, and now we'll shift gears for some more prayer. We'll do our daily word. So I invite you to get a little more comfortable right where you are as we reflect on spiritual truth for today. And today's daily word is inner peace. Our affirmation is, the peace of God dwells in my heart. Will you please know that with me together? The peace of God dwells in my heart. When I feel upset or uneasy because of situations in my life or in the world, I'm reminded that beyond external circumstances, peace is present. I honor the words attributed to St. Francis of Assisi, who said, "Let the peace you proclaim with your words first reside in your hearts." Inspired by this timeless wisdom, I dedicate each day time to meditation and inner stillness, which grounds me in the presence of God and fills me with serenity. No matter what happens to or around me, I remain centered and peaceful. My thoughts, words, and actions reflect this peace. I need not shirk from life's more troubling aspects. I meet with calm and confidence and ever peaceful. And so it is.
As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? And each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I wanna know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walk on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. So where are the strong? And who are the trusted? And where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'cause each time I feel it slipping away, just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Ooh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? So where are the strong, and who are the trusted, and where is the harmony, sweet harmony? Oh, 'cause each time I feel it slipping away, just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Understanding. It's your peace, it's your love, and understanding.
Thank you. Thank you all. It was lovely. Thanks. What is so funny about peace, love, and understanding? It's kind of not something that we talk an awful lot about. That's part of why I wanted to talk about it today. Peace is an idea that keeps coming up. So why did I pick a topic today? Why did I want to do a whole day with this idea of peace? If any of you have taken one of my Power Hour classes, which is what we do usually on Sunday mornings, I like to spend a whole month diving deep into a topic and really coming at it from different angles and coming together with other people in our community so we can discuss it and learn more from each other. So I've got a brand new class I've got starting in a couple weeks, and I'm calling it Everyday Peacemaking. Everyday Peacemaking. So I've been working with these ideas as I've been writing this guide for some time. So if you are interested in what I have to say today, come join us and we'll dive deeper together. But today I just want to introduce that idea, everyday peacemaking. Everyday peacemaking. What does that spark in you when I say that? Are you a peacemaker in your own life? What does peace even mean? Well, here's one example. A wife had provided a tombstone for her husband's grave, and on it she inscribed two sentences: rest in peace, and until we meet again. Rest in peace until we meet again. They don't sound that good together, do they? Well, that's the problem when we use the word peace in a limited sense. That means the cessation of hostilities until we meet again, I guess. So perhaps the first thing that comes to mind when we think of peacemaking is some kind of diplomat, right? Negotiating an end to hostility. And we certainly have a lot of political conflicts in the world today, geopolitical conflicts. We have war in Europe for the first time in 80 years. We have war in the Middle East, again, far too frequent. And we're all feeling the impact in our everyday lives. I know I have a 75-mile commute 5 days a week, and on one day I get a respite. When I come to Unity, I only have a 70-mile round-trip commute. So I'm certainly feeling it at the gas pump, and I know you all are as well. But so many other people are feeling it a lot more than that. And the loss of their livelihoods, the loss of family members or friends. We're all paying the price. And war definitely makes us feel the need for peacemaking. Well, in the face of such large, huge geopolitical issues, we can all see the need for peacemaking. But the task seems so large. How can we, you and I and everyone in the room, have an impact on something like that when we're so far away from the rooms where those decisions are made, so far away from the conflicts? The size of the conflicts can make us feel hopeless, and these issues are too big. They involve too many people. What could we possibly do? Well, I believe we always have a choice. Whatever we're facing in our everyday lives, we can choose to go to peace instead of going to pieces. Peace is a power we all have, and we can all be a force for peace in our friendships, in our community, and therefore in the world. Spiritual teacher Emmett Fox once said, "Is it not wonderful thought that you, perhaps an undistinguished and unknown everyday person, can sit quietly in your room and do more to save the world from the inconceivable horrors of another war than can all the statesmen and diplomats put together?" That's what I want to talk about today. That kind of practical, everyday work of peacemaking. Peace in our homes, peace in our communities, peace wherever we go. Being a peacemaker, an everyday peacemaker in the world. So where do we begin? So I'm a millennial, and I do what we all do when I'm looking into a topic. I do some research online. And I actually found a life coach I found that said they have the key to inner peace. So I want to share it with you. I follow it on Facebook, which is, of course, a great source of wisdom. And what they say is, one way to achieve inner peace is to finish what you've started. Oh, have you ever felt like that? Seems intuitive. The unfinished or unresolved things in your life, they're a challenge to inner peace. Well, yesterday I had a day off, and I finished a large pizza. Maybe I finished a pint of Ben & Jerry's, too. Does that count? I feel more peaceful already. Okay, that was a joke, not a very good one. I can guarantee you eating a whole pizza is not going to bring you any kind of inner peace. And as a side note, I recently started Wegovy. I seriously doubt I could eat 2 slices, let alone a whole pizza, so don't worry about me. But the point I want to make with this joke is that peace is not something you have to wait for either, okay? You don't have to wait to complete anything to find peace. You don't have to wait for the outer condition, wait for the promotion, wait for the happy ending, or wait for the end of the story to find peace. You don't have to wait for conflict to be resolved. You can still find peace wherever you are. And the best way is simply to not engage with those things that aren't yours. Not every package that arrives on the doorstep of your mind is yours for you to sign for. It doesn't belong in your home. Not every accusation needs to be received. Not every fear needs to be entertained. Not every offense needs guest room in your house. Not every shame needs your signature. Whatever comes to you from the outside, you don't have to claim it. It's not yours. Peace is not waiting for everyone else to calm down. If that's your plan for inner peace, well, I bless you, but you're going to be waiting a while. Peace isn't waiting for your boss to become enlightened. Peace isn't waiting for your relatives to stop having opinions like they always do. Peace isn't waiting for every other driver on the road to go on a spiritual retreat and learn to focus and maintain lane discipline. Peace is not saying, I'll be peaceful when the outside world behaves. Because if our peace depends on outer conditions, then our peace is always being held hostage Many of us has done this. We say, I'll be peaceful when they apologize. I'll be peaceful when the money comes. I'll be peaceful when my child takes a different opinion. I'll be peaceful when my spouse finally sees things my way. We make our inner life like a remote control that sits in somebody else's hand. That's not peace. That's emotional outsourcing. Ernest Holmes makes this point plainly. He says, most people are controlled by outer suggestions rather than inner realization. And he teaches that we must learn to govern the inner life if we really want to create the world we're seeking. You don't have to claim those outer suggestions as your inner reality. Don't sign for the package. Don't take them in. Outer suggestion says, this is your life now. This mistake, this loss, this humiliation, this diagnosis, this betrayal. But inner realization, that inner realization of peace says, no, I'm a child of God, and I am not naming myself by this passing situation. Leave it unclaimed. There's a story I want to focus on today from Scripture. It's in John chapter 8. And there's a woman who's brought before Jesus by a crowd of people with some scribes and Pharisees in tow. These were the religious authorities at the time, and they saw Jesus as something of a troublemaker. They accused this woman of adultery. And in Unity teacher Elizabeth Sam Turner's reading, they're trying to trap Jesus into taking a stand that will discredit him with the people. It's manipulation dressed up as righteousness. They want to stone this woman because she committed adultery. We know that kind of punishment isn't Jesus' way. He's all about forgiveness, helping people find the inner wisdom and power so they can make better choices that will lead to a better life. You can't really do that if you're stoned to death, can you? So this scene is charged, it's public, it's religious, it's emotional, and it's deeply unfair. So here's my nerdy little side note for this week's sermon. You see, the scripture they're referring to, they're trying to play gotcha with Jesus on, is Leviticus 20:10. It says that if a man commits adultery with his neighbor's wife, they both shall be put to death. And this story is all about the woman with a crowd of people. And all those religious authorities of Jesus' day, they sure were quick to condemn her. But where's the man? Why wasn't he brought forth and likewise condemned? Takes two to tango, my friends. When we study Scripture, one of the lenses you can use is called a feminist reading. That means reading between the lines to look for examples of all the transcending power dynamics and oppression of marginalized people and women. What's not said in these stories is often just as revealing of our opportunities for spiritual growth as what is said. Anyway, back to Jesus. So this crowd of people wants Jesus to condemn the woman for adultery, not the man. So we know it was probably a group of men doing this. We have the accusation. We have selective judgment, judgment for thee, not for me. We have public shame and a crowd ready to punish. In the middle of that stands Jesus. But Jesus doesn't accept the framing. He doesn't let the crowd define this woman. He doesn't let the legal argument define the moment. And he doesn't accept their sense of urgency. Doesn't let it define his pace. So he stoops down to the ground. And he pauses and he writes in the dust. Jesus doesn't pay them any mind at all. He just stoops down for a moment and writes in the dust words of spiritual truth. And only then does he rise and say those famous words, "Let he who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone." And the crowd disperses. the conflict is over. There's no one left to condemn this woman. Now let's notice what Jesus doesn't do. He does not condemn the woman. He doesn't flatter the crowd. He doesn't deny that transformation is needed, but he doesn't join the violence. And he doesn't escalate the situation. He creates a pause that's big enough for consciousness to enter. He refuses to sign for that package, refuses to accept the conflict, and he finds peace within before he reacts. That is spiritual power. We often think it's that fast answer, the immediate comeback, that perfect zinger that leaves everybody silent. That's power. But Jesus kneels, he pauses, he writes, and he dispels that whole machinery of accusation. In the sacred pause, the crowd is faced with the truth. There's practical guidance here that's wonderfully livable. When confronted with an interruption, frustrating email, an unexpected delay, don't react immediately. Do what Jesus did. Pause. Pause for at least 3 full seconds and take a deep breath. Remind yourself that this outer event has no authority to dictate your inner state. Take 3 seconds to remember the truth and then proceed. Just 3 seconds. Now, I can hear some of you mentally saying to me, but Reverend Nicholas, 3 seconds won't fix my whole life. Maybe not. But 3 seconds can keep you from adding another brick to that wall you've been building between you and your neighbor. 3 seconds can let spirit speak before ego grabs the microphone. 3 seconds can keep a disagreement from becoming a disaster. Try it this week. Before the reply, breathe. Before the judgment, breathe. Before you send a text message in all caps, that's yelling in text if you don't know it, breathe, breathe. And only then choose to act from your indwelling power, from that point of peace within. Jesus' model shows us how to find the peace in any situation. Before anything changes outwardly, peace is always present. Before the accusers leave, peace is present. Before the stones drop, peace is present. And before the woman hears, neither do I condemn thee, peace is present. And that's important for somebody in here to hear today. You may have been waiting for the outer scene to change before you believe that peace is possible. But peace is present before the resolution. Peace is present before the apology. Peace is present before you get an answer. Peace is always present before the crowd disperses. Peace is always present. It doesn't come from that world outside. It comes within us. So now we come to the choice we have in the moment. Because peace is not automatic just because it's available. Life still happens, and that package will still come to your door every day. I know Amazon comes to my door about 3 times a day. You still have to decide whether you're taking it in. You still have to decide whether this package is part of your life. So the accusers brought a package to Jesus that day. It was labeled condemnation. They wanted him to sign. They wanted him to take possession of their judgment, their violence, their trap. They wanted him to join the energy of the crowd. But he didn't sign. They brought a package for the woman, too. It was labeled, "This is all you are. Public shame, your final identity. No future, no dignity, no energy, and no new beginnings possible." Jesus didn't let her sign for that either. Neither do I condemn thee. Leave it unclaimed. Unity teacher Ed Rabel says, that this great saying, "Let he who was without sin among you be the first to throw a stone," is one of the most potent utterances of spiritual awareness ever made, because Jesus was adamant about the wrongness of ever condemning a human being. That package labeled condemnation, leave it unclaimed. And friends, sometimes we do it to ourselves. You may not carry stones in your hands, but you carry them in your memory. I should have known better. I ruined everything. I'm too old to change. I'm too damaged. God may forgive all those other people, but not me. That's a package, and you don't have to sign. There's not a thing in the world that can block your peace like condemnation of yourself or others. Forgiveness is always possible. Healing is always possible. Believe that first and watch how peace becomes an ever-present reality in your life. So this week, here's our spiritual practice. When the crowd gathers, find your center. When the accusation comes, let spirit within answer. When there's dust beneath your feet, write peace there. When the stone is in your hand, drop it down. And when there's a package at your door, choose to leave it unclaimed. And remember, nothing real is lost when you refuse to hate. Nothing divine is weakened when you refuse to retaliate. Nothing of the good in you becomes smaller when you choose peace. Peace is a spiritual power because it rests in the truth that spirit is greater than the conflict, greater than the accusation, greater than fear, and greater than the need to be right. So let's stand in that power together, and we can bring a little everyday peacemaking to the world. And so it is. So now we go from a part of our service where we hear words of truth to when we more actively feel them. Actively feel them. So I invite you to get a little more comfortable right where you are. Feel your spine. Get nice and straight. And let's take a deep, filling breath. In and release. Feel the stillness. Feel the shift in energy as we prepare for prayer. In this quiet space, we remember the truth we have heard today. Peace does not wait for the world to change. Peace is already here. Imagine yourself stepping into the quiet porch of your own inner home. And notice what package arrived at your door this week. Perhaps it was an unsolicited package of worry, a box of old self-judgment, an envelope of hurry, tension, or someone else's drama. Look at those packages with compassion, not fear. You don't have to fight them. You don't have to open them. And you don't have to sign your name. The quiet breath of spiritual authority, simply step back, mentally declare, "This is not mine, and I leave it unclaimed." Now, look down at your own hands. If you're holding on to any stones of criticism towards another person, towards yourself, just gently open your hand and let the stone fall away. Let it drop into the dust. Like the way-shower stooping to the ground, we can create a sacred pause, a spacious silence where only love, grace and truth can live. In the center of your being, the Christ is awake, untouched by the noise, unbothered by the crowd, completely at rest in the presence of Spirit. Silently hold this truth in your heart. Centered in Spirit, I am at peace. I leave all discord unclaimed. Now let go of words, images, all effort. Feel yourself sinking down into that deep, undisturbed place of quiet and stillness as we gather in the silence. Gently begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the steady rise and fall of your chest. Know that peace we've touched today in the silence doesn't stay in this room. It goes with us. It is who we are. When life knocks on our door this week, we remember our center. Take a 3-second pause. Leave the discord unclaimed. And walk out in the world as living centers of peace in home, in our workplaces, in the world. Take one more deep, refreshing breath in and release. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes and join us back in this space. Thank you, Spirit, for this peace, and so it is. All right, friends. Thought the meditation was a little better with the handheld. I'm going to be doing that going forward. At this time, I'd like to invite our ushers to come forward. If you'll please come on up here. Do we have any first-time visitors with us today? Go ahead and raise your hand. Don't be shy. Well, that's okay. We're all here with family and friends. And we're here to find that peace together. This is a time in our service where we get to show our gratitude and demonstrate what this center means to us, what this place of community and a place where we get little spiritual reminders can mean for us. So what I invite you all to take whatever your offering for today is in your hand. And if you don't have an offering in your hand, maybe you give online or by tithing, donations, just hold it in your consciousness as we say together our offertory blessing, which is divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I give and all that I receive, and so it is.
All right, Unity, if you want to snap your fingers, clap your hands, come on. Hey. down my heavy load down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Come on, Unity. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study he won't no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study he won't no more. I'm gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Come on. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study he won't no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study he won't no more. Come on, hey, John Rose. Come on, Unity, if you want to stand up, join us. Hey! That's right, John. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside. Come on, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study he won't no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study one no more. I ain't gonna study he won't no more. Oh, yeah!
Oh my God, that was so fun. Thank you all. Was everybody up clapping? Just about. That was great. That was great. All right, friends. Right, the ushers to come back up one more time. And this is our new part of our service where we're being grateful every week for our offerings. So I invite you all to join me in blessing our offering. Everyone in this room feels moved by this community, by the joy here, the wisdom here, the peace here. And we are grateful for every single dollar, every single offering, no matter how small, can prime that pump of spiritual abundance, can be a source for us to do the mission of peace in the world. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who gave. And so it is. I'd like to invite our prayer chaplains, any of them who are here, to come forward. Yeah. All right, friends. Prayer is a big part of unity, and prayer is a place where you can dive right in and find that source of inner peace within. So if after the service you feel moved or anything going on this week, any of these people have done a little extra spiritual work and are ready to pray with you. So will you all please join me in the spirit of prayer one more time and bring up our closing for the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Won't you all please stand and hold hands as we sing the peace song?
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful Sunday. Go enjoy Fellowship Hall. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling. Blessings are falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling on me. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling. Beauty is falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling on me. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your grace. Oh Lord, I will dance forevermore. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your grace. Oh Lord, I will dance forevermore.
One more time.
Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your grace. Oh Lord, I will dance forevermore.
Oh Lord, forevermore, forevermore, forevermore.
Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling. Blessings are falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling on me. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling. Beauty is falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling on me. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your grace. Oh Lord, I will dance forevermore. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your